Welcome back to our series on Lightspeed Framework features. Today we will review the architecture of our dashboard design built into the framework. In most of the applications these days, there are a lot of processes, and it's very often a requirement to provide a high-level view summarizing the critical processes in those applications. This summary could be some critical notifications about various action items that may require immediate attention, or a trend analysis to convey the state of key data points and their direction. This is usually achieved by designing a landing page or a home page in a given application. And whenever a user logs in, they are usually directed to this home page to keep them informed. Based on our experience in designing similar landing pages across many industries, we gained an insight and realized two important aspects of this requirement. The first insight is that the information shown on the homepage varies for various user groups. And the second insight is that this information is going to change over time as the user becomes more comfortable with the application. In our quest to build a dynamic and flexible dashboard model, we've divided this into three components: layouts, dashlets, and dashboards. Let's discuss each one of them. Layouts are often used to define the sections of a landing page where the information will be displayed. It's very much like taking a blank canvas and drawing lines to break it down into various sections. These sections can vary in their sizes so that any information which requires more attention is strategically laid out. Dashlets are what we consider our unit of information. Each dashlet is sharing a specific summary, like outstanding orders or weekly growth charts, and so on. Our framework has three different types of dashlets, and those are grid dashlets, short dashlets, or partial view dashlets, also known as mini forms. Each one of these dashlets, or different dashlet types, I should say, requires some level of design time development. Every user will now have an opportunity to build their own personalized view of data by selecting a specific layout that suits their needs, and then filling each section of that layout with a specific dashlet. This provides each user for their creative touch by building their own dashboards in real time. We have kept security in mind by associating the dashlets to a module if needed, as that will limit their visibility to permitted user groups. There's no limit on the number of layouts, dashlets, or the dashboards as they evolve with time as new requests keep flowing in. Our framework allows every user to build one or more dashboards, and they can specify one of those dashboards as their default, which is then shared with them when they log in to the application. Let's see these features in action. Administrators will first define the layouts by configuring a definition of the canvas using the Bootstrap 12-column structure, where they can define rows which may be formatted in different structures. Administrators will then define the dashlets and associate them to various types. And based on their type, additional details are then entered for those dashlets. While the grid dashlets are totally metadata based and do not require any design time logic. The partial view dashlets are totally design time, as they are specific mini forms to capture or display data. The chart dashlets are broken down into the data source and the transformation. The data source is defined at design time, but the transformation can be changed at runtime. To make it easier, these dashlets can be grouped into various categories if needed, and we can tie them to a specific module for security to follow. Now that layouts and dashlets are ready, let's build our first dashboard. We begin by selecting a layout. Once a layout is selected, we can view the available dashlets and simply drag and drop them over the layout sections, and they become alive. You can name each dashboard and select which dashboard will become your default. You can even move the various dashlets on a given dashboard, and they will automatically adjust and saved. Please note, in case any dashlet that loses its visibility to the logged in user, our framework gracefully removes it so that the overall dashboard remains intact. As you can see, the total invoices by employee or analysis is shown by a bar chart. If we need to change the bar chart to be a line chart, this is simply a change to a metadata without any code change. Thanks for watching, and we encourage you to watch other features of the Lightspeed framework. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact us.